Hey everyone, I'm Brandy from the Chef Ann Foundation, and today in my home kitchen we've got a really fun recipe to share with you. We're going to make feta pasta. So if you've been following anything on social media for the past couple weeks, you've probably heard about the viral feta pasta sensation that got started on TikTok. So today we're going to make our own version of that. I call it feta pasta with a twist. Ours is slightly more healthy, but still follows the same basic rules of the feta pasta sensation on social media. So let's get started. Okay, so this recipe is really quite simple. And it all starts with a simple 8-ounce block of feta cheese. So I have a 13 by 9-inch pan. I'm going to place the block right in the center. Then I'm going to take 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms, spread them around the block of feta, and then I'm going to take 16 ounces of cherry tomatoes. These are just going to get sprinkled around the feta cheese as well. Next is 4 cloves, crushed garlic, and now I'm going to season it. I'm using a tablespoon of dried oregano. I'm going to sprinkle it on top of the veggies and also some on top of the cheese. And then I'm taking a 1/4 cup of olive oil and I'm going to drizzle that on top of the cherry tomatoes and the mushrooms, just like so. It's ready to go into the oven. I've had my oven preheating to 400. I'm gonna pop this pan into the oven, uncovered. That's gonna bake for about 30 minutes. And while that's cooking, I've got a pot of water that I'm gonna boil and I'm gonna cook my pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you like. I'm using rigatoni and it's about 10 ounces of dried pasta for that 13 by 9-inch pan of cheese and veggies. So I'll see you back here in about 30 minutes. So my feta and veggies have been baking in my 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna pull this out. It smells even better than it looks. So as you can see, it looks like the feta is pretty much still the same as when we put it in, although the veggies are looking cooked. You can see the mushrooms and the tomatoes have cooked nicely with the olive oil and the spices. And what I'm gonna do here is just simply, with a plain fork, press down to start to mix the feta cheese with the veggies. Now that my cheese is mashed, I'm gonna switch over to a spatula and just combine this. So I'm gonna mix in 4 cups of fresh spinach. Now I'm simply going to mix my rigatoni pasta. All of my ingredients are mixed up well together in this pan, you can see. Now my finishing touch is to add some prepared pesto to the end. So I'm just gonna use a 1/2 cup of pesto and I'm just gonna add this to the top, just for some extra flavor. And now if you wanted to, you could add some extra protein to this. You can put any sort of an extra twist on this dish. And then I'm gonna scoop myself a nice bowl of this. And it's gonna be a really nice lunch with some leftovers for the rest of the week for me. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.